and wanted to forgo counsel and represent himself in this case, he should have said so at his arraignment.
Robert, hold on. Mr. Colson has stood in my courtroom for over 2 decades with an impeccable record. There's not an attorney in Los Angeles more familiar or more respectful of the letter of law.
Well, the people, Your Honor, come to this preliminary trial with nothing. No body, no weapon, no eyewitness to this supposed crime.
You did promise me a body, Mr. McNorris.
We're still looking, Your Honor.
Well, you keep looking at our rule. I've seen nothing here to bind this matter over to trial. I order the charge of murder in the first degree dismissed and Mr. Colson discharged immediately.
So now it's the cops' fault?
Even the great David McNorris can't turn garbage into gold.
Well, you can when you try.
You see, to win a case, you have to win the prelim first. It's a little trick that I learned in law school.
Robert Colson just got away with murder, David. All the money and connections in the world. He thinks he can dump some poor girl in the bay and walk away clean.
I didn't say I was through with this.
So you're going to fight him?
Yeah, if there's a case, not because it's personal.
Well, I just hope that you're not afraid that up against a defense attorney as good as Colson, you'll lose.
You know what Marcia Clark is doing now?
No.
Right, because no one does. In the real world, you take on a high-profile case like this, you better make damn sure you win it.
You didn't always need a safety net, David. Certainly not the first time you kissed me in broad daylight where anyone could have run back to tell your wife.
Morning, sir. Sir.
Norris, how are you?
Miss, could I see you for a moment?
Yeah.
You got those incident reports today?
31-3,
Sir.
Bad luck today, huh, fellas?
Luck? Any other suspect to be sitting on his ass in county jail.
You keeping them boards up because you think that we missed something? Because, let me tell you, I think we missed something.
We, counselor?
Yeah, we, detective, unless that was someone the DA that got his ass handed to him today in a prelim. Something a summer intern should sail through.
Yeah, well, my partner's thinking along the lines of a full confession.
That would be sweet. However, Colson would kill himself first.
Not from Robert Colson. From his brother, Jay.
Are you sure Jay helped him?
It's his boat. He helped him.
You really want this one, don't you, detective?
Robert Colson's a murderer.
That he is. But what if you squeeze him as hard as you can, he still refuses to pop?
We're gonna squeeze his wife, we're gonna squeeze his kid, and we're gonna squeeze him. He'll pop.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, Mrs. Colson. Ma'am, I need to see what's in that bag.
Proud of yourself? Harassing women in department stores? Oh, so pathetic. Parking tickets cover my car. I can drive a block without a moving violation. I can't even cross the street without one of you trying to attack me.
Jaywalk. Where'd you dump it?
Screw you, I didn't dump anything. If you don't stop hounding me and my family, I will not only sue you, fat boy, I'll sue the LAPD, the city council, and the damn mayor.
Not fat, just big bones. And have my mother's childbearing hips. Doesn't help.
Yeah, but don't sweat it, Tom. I mean, sometimes things just don't go your way, man.
But the kid was ready to do the deal. His dad shows up and burns it.
What about you, Ray?
I thought I had her. Saw her lift the blouse, saw her stuff it in her bag, and she must have dumped it on her way to the door.
We can't let up on this one, all right, guys? Keep at it.
Worst thing is, we know she's a chronic shoplifter. 6 incidents last couple of years.
Yeah, should be like taking candy from a baby, huh?
Ought to be. Except now she knows we're watching, so she's not gonna lift a finger down. Frankly, detective, if what we want is to get to him through her, why don't I just take that blouse she almost lifted today, throw it back in her truck, and be done with it?
No.
Maybe I'm mistaken. I thought you wanted this.
We get her the right way, or we don't get her.
She's done it herself a million times.
I said no, Ray. Back when I forget you said it at all.
Or not.
What's that supposed to mean, Ray?
Really?
Ray. What was that supposed to mean?
It means if another cop came to you with this suggestion, you'd think about it. But because it's me, you already got your opinions.
Yeah. I got my opinions, Ray. And planting evidence is not going to help that.
Planting evidence.
Yeah, planting evidence.
We're not going to charge the woman. We don't want the woman. It's a tool. Ask anybody in this station. But you know what the hell? I envy you, this fairy tale world you live in. But that's fine. Meantime, Colson's out there walking around in his Gucci loafers while his girlfriend turns into 100-odd pounds of fish food. But that's the way you want it. You're made of tougher stuff than me.
order the charge of murder in the first degree be dismissed, and Mr. Colson to be discharged
Boy.
immediately.
No way in hell this is over.
What have figured you for? Rabbit's foot, man.
Huh?
Chinese luck beads.
Yeah. They're an art project for Willie's kindergarten class. Made them for Kelly, but I told him I'd hold on to them for a while.
How's Kelly doing?
It's good. Spending time with her sister, you know? Pretty close.
You got your heart set on this one.
Guy's a murderer. Walking around like a free man.
And we've never seen that before. You know how luck beads started?
Well, something tells me it's a story, Fearless.
Old Chinese tale about a guy whose wife died. And in his grief, he went to go see the holy man. And he asked him, he said, "What magic do you have to bring my wife back?" And then the holy dude, he said, "Bring me the magic beads from a home that's never known sorrow." So the grief-stricken guy goes off, comes to a mansion, and he says, "I'm looking for a home that's never known sorrow." And the folks there said, "You got the wrong place, pal." And they began to describe to him all of their tragedies. And the guy thinks, "I better stay here and help these folks, since I know more about sadness than anybody." So he stays, comforts them. Then he goes on to find the beads. But every house that he comes to, from cardboard boxes to palaces in Bel Air, every home has a story of sorrow. So it turns out the guy is so busy helping other people with their heartbreaks that he forgets about his own grief and the search for the damn beads.
Lucky guy.
Lucky beads.
Yeah.
Yeah, God knows this poor guy's got his own pile of woes.
Colson?
Brother Jay.
Yeah. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Yeah, I'd say it's working. Yeah, it looks like that boy's ready to roll.
Yeah. Can't follow him forever.
Yeah, I doubt we'll get 24-hour surveillance.
I wonder to ask. I'm gonna go check on this other thing.
You really think it's gonna be there?
If it isn't, I'll buy you one myself.
Control, this is W33 Smith. I need Sergeant Deakins, City Central. Request for additional surveillance.
Connect to City Central. Hold on.
Hey, man.
Counsel and I contend these charges are smoke and mirrors, Your Honor.
Even though First Chair seems to be suffering from a gag order.
Objection. These are simply tactics by the prosecution, Your Honor. Going so far as the Trib story this morning about a former client of mine, no doubt planted by the prosecution itself.
Objection.
Unsubstantiated, fine. But we've all done this long enough to know that when you try your case on the front page, it's because that's all you've got.
I'm just surprised, that's all. I seem to recall the last time you joined us here, you called this place a feeding trough for corporate thieves and trust fund cripples. I was young. That was 2 years ago.
You're not having a Manhattan?
Oh, thank you, Tito.
You're welcome, man.
I hadn't seen you in a while.
No, that is sweet. I thought perhaps you picked the club because it had something to do with your story on Susie Colson's boy. Or didn't you know he has dinner here every evening at 8?
So what'd you think of the piece?
I think it accurately captures your enthusiasm for watching someone of our standing being dragged through the mud. You always did love that, even when you were little.
It's my job to ask questions, Mom. A 30-year-old girl is dead.
I don't recall a single question in that piece. And she's missing, isn't she? Or did I read that wrong?
Excuse me. I need to use the powder room.
What a coincidence. Except I don't believe in coincidence.
I'm doing a piece on the prelim. I wanted to get your side.
This is a private club.
Remembers 30 years standing. Any comments on today's proceedings?
I'm pleased with the outcome. I think justice was served.
Your concern for Julia Sloan is touching. I'm sorry, you were screwing her, right?
Is this something personal with you? Because you don't know me.
I know you. I grew up with rich spoil boys just like you. And anything that crosses your path, it has to bend to your will. Because if it doesn't bend, you break it.
You want the truth? I love Julia. And what I really want, I want her to come back. We'll have a bottle of the Perrier Jouet. We feel like celebrating tonight. And the lady will have the caprese salad and the Chilean sea bass for the entree.
I'm not hungry, Robert.
Make it a green salad then with the chicken. Keep forgetting we're trying to keep her in the zone.
Yes, sir.
I'll have the veal chop with marsala.
I'm not on a diet anymore.
Should be. I only say this because you're a beautiful woman. And I want you to be happy.
If you wanted me to be happy, you would stop calling me and following me. I told you I don't want this anymore.
Well, this is that shrink of yours talking. Something I intend to look into when we get back.
We're not going anywhere.
No. It's part of the surprise.
Robert, there is no surprise. It took me months to say what I said a week ago, that this relationship is not good for me. It makes me feel bad about myself, and I have a hard enough time with that as it is. I agreed to dinner only because I need you to hear me. This is over. You have to leave me alone. I'm not going to change my mind. Maybe we should just go.
We're going to stay here. We'll have a nice dinner, and then we will go to my house.
Robert, please.
You left a lot of your things there. I don't want them around anymore.
Do you want to continue, Mr. Colson?
Not much else to say. Bobby stopped by after having dinner with Julia. We watched the Sox. He crashed on the couch. I sent him to the guest room. And, we had French toast the next morning.
It's not about me anymore. Now they're going after Vivian and Eddie. And since I took the stand, they've made it their mission to terrorize my family.
Giving you a speeding ticket?
4 tickets. But look what they've done to Viv. Humiliated her. Pulled her over at every corner, searched through her bags.
They didn't find anything?
And Eddie can't hang out with his friends now. You know how long it's been since he's had buddies? But we can't risk it because maybe one of them has a joint in his pocket or something.
It's not Pakistan, for God's sake. If you don't do anything, they can't touch you.
I don't care about me. But if a man can't take care of his own family...
Then what? Besides just waiting it out.
The next cop that tries to hurt Vivian or Eddie, I'm gonna shoot him.
Shoot who? The cop?
They're coming after us, Bobby. I got a right to defend my family.
By shooting a cop? Are you off your meds again?
Why does everybody keep asking me that?
Because you sound like a lunatic. You think you're smart enough to shoot a cop and get away with it? The only time you ever fired a gun, you turned it on yourself and botched it. Defend your family. For God's sake, try releasing them. Aside from me, Viv and that boy have been taking care of you for years.
Where have you been?
With Bobby. Then took a drive.
Bob, it's me. Pick up. Jay's downstairs and he's loading a gun. You just saw him and he's loading a gun. What the hell happened? Bob, pick up. What are you doing?
I'm going out. I need to be alone for a while.
You just were alone. Jay, whatever you're thinking, it's wrong. Whatever you have in mind, don't do it. Do not do this to Eddie and me. This is not what we want. Do you understand? I love you. Your wife and your boy love you, Jay.
This is gonna stop right now. serial number, social security, seals request sheet.
No fingerprints?
And just a thumb. After Rampart, be lucky you don't got to piss in a cup.
What's this? That's a joke, right?
Not Shaq's.
Shaquille O'Neal's shoe.
Stinks of sweat even, I smelled it. That's some Hell's Angel guy won it on eBay. Kept all his crystal meth in there. Hey, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. Piece of cake.
In your sleep, right?
Yeah, I got it handled. If that's what you mean.
It's meant to be careful, that's all.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, and Tom, whatever happens, bring back all the dope. Or Bet'll hair will get ugly on you.
Right. All right. Can't wait.
Hey! What are you doing?
Hey, baby.
Oh, no. Stop. Not the pot, please. No.
You were saying? I'm a cop.
A cop? With a very cute butt. That comes out of
No, look. Man, I'm not kidding, all right? I'm not kidding about this. They weigh this stuff. They weigh every stem, every bud. How much did you take?
One joint.
Wait.
Oh, but I could be lying. Maybe I stashed one someplace else. You better kiss me, officer.
It's not funny, man.
Oh, it is if you're me looking at you. Oh, fine. I'll do the first game.
No. Knock it off. I don't feel like it right now.
But you do feel like it, Tommy. Huh? You always do.
What's up? He's charged by the hour.
Sorry, my buddy's flunking algebra. I had to give him the answers before his test.
Got the money?
Yeah, it's not cash. I got a check.
What?
Kidding, just kidding. It happens when I get nervous, I guess. Sorry.
It's a lot of dough for a skinny little kid like you.
Yeah, well, you know, it gets me into parties and stuff, and plus, if you're the guy with the big bag of pot, girls so think you're cool. Yeah. What? It's my dad.
All right. Tell me you'll see him at home.
No, I can't.
Look, you want to do this or not? Just get rid of him.
Dad, I'll be there in a while, okay? I gotta go. I'm sorry, I gotta...
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Wait a minute. Oh, no.
Hey, don't sweat it, Tom. I mean, sometimes, man, things just don't go your way, you know?
Yeah, but the kid was ready to do the deal. His dad shows up. Burns it.
What about you, Ray? Well, I thought I had her. Saw her lift the blouse, saw her stuff in her bag. She must have dumped it on her way to the door.
Can't let up on this one, guys, all right? Keep at it.
That's not a job, Jay. Bogus phone cards are not a real job. That's not a job, Jay. Bogus phone cards are not a real job.
I'll take care of it.
Before Eddie gets home, I mean it. He has a hard enough time fitting in without him thinking his father's out there hustling like some street thug.
I need your help.
We lost the case. He went crazy, said he'd kill me. I didn't think anything about it because they shipped him off to San Quentin. And he showed up at my door.
You just shot him?
I slammed the door in his face. He broke in a window. He came charging in. By the time he found me in the den, I had the gun out. It just happened. It's too late for the police, Jay. I wouldn't have him anyway. You know what cops do to defense attorneys? Anything they can get away with. It was him or me. You're the only one I can trust now.
It's not gonna sink.
It's heavier than hell. It's gonna sink.
It's top of the line cooler.
It's gonna sink.
For God's sakes, Bobby, you know how much crap I've seen go over the side of a boat? That thing is not going down.
All right, so what do? me help it. God. Oh, God. I can't look at this.
It's not going down. Why the hell won't it go down?
We gotta weigh it down. We gotta bring it back in.
What?
Here. Use the hook to bring it back in. I'm gonna go get the anchor.
What for? We're not going anywhere.
To weigh him down. It's the only thing that'll work. One, two.
Oh, my God.
Holy.
All right. We need to dump them separately. You put the anchor in a cooler. I'll take care of her. Where's the fire axe?
No guy! That was no damn guy, Bobby! And then you dragged me out here and you lied to me!
Dave, pull it together.
Oh, screw you, Bobby! I'm not together! That was no guy!
Something very bad happened. Yes, it has. A terrible accident.
Well, then you should have called the cops!
Right, like all the times I called the cops when you screwed up, huh? Drug deals, bad loans, stolen phone cards, 50 trips to the emergency room, your stomach pump, your wrist gushing blood.
I never did anything
You
like
owe me! You owe me your life! You know it! Now I need your help!
Are you kidding? You're gonna need a lot more than somebody like me can give you.
Family, you're the only one I trust. And you're right, it looks bad. This could be the end of me. Is that what you want? Huh? Would you just tell me? I just gotta know. It's an accident. An accident. I would never have involved you in something like this if it would. That's God's truth.
Not much else to say. Bobby stopped by after having dinner with Julia. We watched the Sox, crashed on my couch. I sent him to the guest room, and then he had French toast with us the next morning. Who's the guy in the car?
It's one of my buds. Dad, what's the deal? What are you doing here?
What does he want?
We're talking. He wanted to take me to Sally Granite's party tonight. I thought you'd be happy. I mean, friends, Dad. Instead of you and Mom looking at me like I'm some shut-in freak.
That is not the way we look at you.
Whatever.
But these friends, you need to stay away from them for a while. Just for a while. There's some stuff that's going on. People are watching.
People. Are you off the meds or something? I mean, what is all of this?
I'm sorry, Eddie, okay? I'm sorry as hell you have to have a dad as screwed up as me.
No, you're a fine dad.
Hey, I'm not fine, you idiot. I know that. But even with all the bad stuff, there's only one thing that I do know for sure, and that is that I love you and your mom more than anything. And if anything ever happened to you, just stay out of trouble, okay? Please? Just be the great kid you always are. Here.
I don't care about me. But if a man can't take care of his own family, then what? Besides just waiting it out. The next cop that tries to hurt Vivian Reddy, I'm gonna shoot him. Are you off your meds again? Why does everybody keep asking me that? Defend your family, for God's sake. Try releasing them. Aside from me, Viv and that boy have been taking care of you for years. Try releasing them. Try releasing them. Try releasing them.
What are you doing?
Going out. I need to be alone for a while.
You just were alone. Jay, whatever you're thinking, it's wrong. Whatever you have in mind, don't do it. Do not do this to Eddie and me. This is not what we want. Do you understand? Your wife and your boy love you, Jay.
Hey, Jay!
This is gonna stop right now.
Get down!
How many fingers? How many fingers did you say?
3.
Good.
I think I broke my nose.
Yeah, you did. And somebody's windshield, do you remember that?
Yep. 99 Firebird came right at me.
Yeah, don't you scare me like that ever again.
Did you get the shooter?
I did.
Who is it?
We're running the plates now. Thanks, I'm glad you're here.
All right, does this hurt?
No.
How about this?
No.
What are you smiling at?
Oh.
Yeah, well, you scared your partner pretty bad.
Yeah.
See when this guy come back yet? Preliminary information we have is whether she can call through that.
I gotta go.
Oh, no, wait, don't even think about it. I gotta get you to the hospital and check you out first.
You check me out. I'm fine.
Detective, please.
Name's Carl Tuback. Multiple arrests as a gun for hire. Colson helped him beat a murder rap back in '92.
Yeah. Man, you were right. We gotta talk to Brother Jake.
No. The only place you're going is to the hospital.
I gotta go. Just give me 5 minutes, okay? I want this one.
Is any of this not clear to you? Your brother hired his hitman buddy to kill you. To kill you, Jay. Your own brother. Wake up. Robert Colson doesn't give a crap about you. He doesn't give a crap about anybody. What are you protecting him for?
He didn't hire some guy.
Yeah? You wanna see? Because he's laying dead right out there in the middle of the street, man.
You guys will say anything. Do anything. You don't care who gets hurt.
No, man, that's your brother you got us confused with.
After all the crap you put my
You
family
wanna
through?
know who I care about? Julia Sloan. Because she had her whole life ahead of her until that animal brother of yours snuffed it out.
I have nothing to say.
All right. We'll, see what your wife has to say.
Okay, leave her alone. She's out of this.
She's way in. We searched her car. She's got a trunk full of bad phone cards.
No, those are my cards.
Well, they're in her car.
Right, I put them in there because I was going to dump them. Hey, that's the truth. You wanted the truth. That's it. Those are not her cards.
They're hers now. Now she's going to jail.
To keep my wife and son out of this?
Can't do that, Jay. Only you can.
LA's finest. So what do I owe the pleasure?
Robert Colson, we're placing you under arrest for the murder of Julia Sloan.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed for you by the court.
He needed my help, so I helped him. He's my brother, you know. But when we got on the boat, I saw that it wasn't some guy who had threatened him. It was Julia. Julia Sloan.
Did he tell you how he killed her?
He said it was an accident, but it didn't look like an accident.
Did he say where it happened?
Yeah, he said it happened at his house.
When did you take it out?
About an hour after we talked. Hello. And that's when I found the phone cards.
Hey, Jay!
It's just a technicality, detective, but you know those phone cards? That could be ruled illegal search and seizure.
Yeah. Except I had a warrant. So I can get that blouse out of there. You know, the thing is, the blouse would have worked, right? We're better than that.
Yeah, don't I know it? Detective, I just saw how bad you wanted it. Next time I'll know better.
Yeah. Hey,
Girl Scouts came by.
thank you. Kelly up?
Wasn't a great night. She finally took a pill about an hour ago. It knocked her out. Thank God.
How about Willie?
Out. out like a light.
He loves you. Auntie Susan.
What choice does he have? I'm gonna go now, okay?
Yeah.